Scott, Louisiana. It's a quaint town in the heart of Cajun country, known for its rich traditions, friendly locals, and a spirit that embraces Southern hospitality. But beneath that charm and the aroma of freshly made Buddha lies a lingering mystery that has left the community on edge for a long time. This mystery pertains to the disappearance of Ellie Goodie. I invite you to please listen carefully to Ellie's story here. She needs your help, your eyes, your ears. Goodie was last seen in Scott, Louisiana on March 9th, 2022. She worked for the Lyft company, the rideshare company, and was driving on Interstate 10 to Texas to drop off a customer. Her phone last pinged at a cell tower near Iowa, Louisiana. After about 12 hours on March 10th, her car, a black 22 Audi Q5 with the plate number NRN6551. I say again, November Romeo November 6551. This vehicle was photographed by traffic cameras heading north out of Dallas, Texas on Highway 75 in the direction of Louisiana. Although you will see in the pictures here, there is a photo of that very vehicle, but it is not clear who was driving it. The same vehicle was noted north of Dallas again the next day. On April 4th, about 3 weeks later, authorities found the Audi in St. Joseph, Missouri, with no sign of Goodie at all, nowhere near the scene. Authorities identified a Brandon Jermaine Francisco as a person of interest in Goodie's disappearance. He was Goodie's customer, and she had given him rides before. A photo of him and Goodie's car will be found in this video. I urge you to please look at the video of the car and of him. He was arrested in St. Joseph on March 25th on an active warrant out of Louisiana that was unrelated to Goodie's case. Again, this was an active warrant out of Louisiana on an unrelated case to Goodie's case. Surprisingly, he failed to show up at a March 9th hearing on an attempted second-degree murder charge related to a 2018 shooting. In October of 22, Francisco pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 30 years in prison. The hard part is this. Investigators believe Goodie was a victim of homicide, but no one to this day has ever been charged in her case. She leaves behind two teenage children, family, and friends who miss her and love her. Please, if you have any information about her, call the Scott Police Department at 337-233-3715 or the Louisiana State Police at 318-484-2190. She also has a Facebook page, Ella Goodie Facebook page. Go there as well. Thank you. Every year across the world, thousands of people go missing. This is the story of April Reid. April was reported missing by her family on March 20 of 2021, by which time they had not seen or heard from her in weeks. She was seen withdrawing money from an ATM machine in Hickory, North Carolina on February 15th of 2021. Also in Hickory, she used her food stamp card on February 25th. And the last time her family had any communication with her was around February 28th. And around that time, she was never seen or heard from again. Now, she did speak of going to visit friends in South Carolina, but she had no vehicle, and it was unclear on how she planned to get there exactly. Sometimes she would get rides from family and sometimes from friends. After Reid was reported missing, police got a call from a healthcare worker who said Reid was a client of theirs and she had not been in touch. The healthcare worker said they went to Reid's apartment and found it to be in disarray, which was unusual. So unusual they took pictures of it because Reid was a very neat person. When Reid's sister went to the apartment, she said it appeared as if someone had been there and had moved things around. Now, there were no indications of a violent struggle, but Reid had left behind belongings, like her cell phone and her favorite jacket. Additionally, her cell phone was no longer in service when police tried to track her through it. The police found evidence that Reid was in touch with a man who had been charged for serious felonies, including kidnapping and assault with intent to kill. The man admitted he knew Reid and said he'd given her some money. He also told police about arguments Reid had been having with someone else prior to her disappearance. Now, at the time of her disappearance, Reid lived off disability payments. She had not accessed her bank account when she was last seen, and her food stamp card still had money on it. Her loved ones stated she had been involved with drugs and alcohol but was trying to turn her life around. The authorities believe that criminal activity has contributed to her disappearance, but they do not think she is deceased and believe she could be hiding. Her case to this day is yet to be resolved. I do want to talk to you about her medical conditions. So, she did injure herself in a car crash about a year before her disappearance. As a result, she has impaired speech, walks with a limp, and she uses a cane to assist her in mobility. Reid is a Caucasian female, blonde hair, green eyes. She may have dyed her hair blue or green. She has a tattoo of a butterfly on her right leg, a tattoo of barbed wire on her left ankle, and a tattoo of hearts and stars on her left forearm. If you know anything about her disappearance, please call the Lenore Police Department at 828-757-2100. Thank you.